Hello everyone, this is Switch here, and I decided to do a review about the episode The Last Laugh. And this is actually the first episode we have seen with C. Sandwich, well, back in when he first appeared in Pinkie Pride, but also the second time we see him talking about. I mean, well, except from you seeing him from the movie itself and back in 2017. But otherwise from that, I'm just happy to see we have Weird Al back again. I just say this particular episode were, well, not as the first episode when he's back in season 4. I mean, that's 5 seasons ago. What hasn't he been up to over lately? But in this episode, Pinkie Pie had an announcement to her friends that she had just got to received an invitation from Cheese Sandwich from his new factory. And even her friends were surprising and even Rarity stated that Cheese Sandwich doesn't even seem to be as a factory type of pony. I mean, I agreed. Why doesn't he open a factory? Okay, first of all, he was a party pony, but also seeing that he has been open a factory, but also the title of the episode, The Last Laugh. I thought, will Pinkie Pie lose her ability to be happy, or something related to just laughter? But it turns out it wasn't Pinkie. It was actually Cheese Sandwich. Sometime after he opened the factory and he became quite popular, for some reason there, he actually lost his feeling, the emotions to be happy, is the laughter, which surprised me. I mean, if I had to say, it is really, really strange that he actually lost his willing to be laughing. But otherwise, I can just say that episode 14 of season 9 were a bit more curious episode, especially when seeing how Pinkie Pie is invited to see her friend Cheese Sandwich again over since 5 seasons. But most of all, that seeing him differently, not the same personality anymore, not the same dress anymore, that I can see from his view that working a small scale first in a shed, and then starting a factory and became even more successful from that, and he became even more richer. I can understand that he lost his view that of partying after he opened his factory. He wanted to spread happiness about partying to across Equestria, and I think his part of that is almost complete, but except that open a factory and spreading happiness from his items like party supplies that can be sold in stores, but without himself being there to performing at a party, or at least start it. I think his lack of that made him feeling empty, almost like I've forgotten how it feels to be laughing. The feeling had forgot to laugh was unimaginable. Just imagine that you have been laughing your entire life, and suddenly one day it's gone. And it's just, even you're reading or seeing some very funny joke or at least event take place, and everyone else is laughing, but you just look at them and just and you said, ah, this isn't funny anymore, and you leave. I see, from that point, I can almost understand that is what C's sandwich feels like. After have been doing this so long, it is almost like he forgot how this feels to be making every pony happy rather than after he started his factory. I can understand that he feels not guilty, but empty. He preferred himself to be traveling around and even want to start the party itself, not letting others of his party supplies to be bought by the ponies so that they could use it themselves to bring happiness. Because that is not the same thing. Making others happy by his things, by his supplies, but not being there to himself to make them happy. It is like he's losing his part of himself, but I understand that Pinkie also wanted to find her life purpose. Even that she is the same type as C Sandwich, that she likes to make parties to make others happy. But she wonders if that is actually her life purpose in life, to be a party maker and even to make others happy. But I cannot also understand that she wants to find her life purpose. But I believe she already known her life purpose all along, even that she hasn't realized it herself yet. Even she works at Sugar Cube Corner to bake cakes, cookies, cupcakes to every pony in town, and even starting parties for her friends or even anyone she meets. I thought maybe that could be her life purpose, that she had realized that even that she knows that is her life purpose, but it turns out she did not even to believe that could have been her life purpose. She thought maybe there could be something else she could have done with her life, maybe something much better or more better future. But she realized to the end, her life purpose is to make others happy, even through parties or begging, just seeing someone else smiling, or seeing some ponies sad or been crying, that she tries to cheering up with some jokes or even funny faces or something, or even perhaps throwing a party to cheer them up there. I think that is Pinkie Pie's true purpose in life. Even she didn't perhaps even believe it herself. But I believe that is her true purpose. But especially to see how much Pinkie is making all the efforts to make C Sandwich to even laugh again. I can understand all her works, all her efforts, but it seems nothing gonna work. And from that view, I don't even understand. Normally, if the pony were particularly like Pinkie, she would never give up as such so easy. But it was if there was some pony else, that particular pony probably had given up easy. But after a while, Pinkie, she never gives up, but always figure out new ways to figure out how to test new things. But I can also see from Pinkie's view that she really wants to help her friend, but for the most part, it seems almost that she had almost tried every trick she knows how to make some pony laugh. But if she doesn't even make, even if she didn't want, not want, but if she couldn't make C Sandwich laugh like anymore, I don't know how their friendship would be the same. I mean, how would it be? Just imagine a life without any laughter, no smiling, no chuckles, nothing. It would be an empty, gray life. And I can almost see that C Sandwich is scared. He's terrified. Terrified of that having losing his laugh and worries that he will never get it back. So I understand that Pinky tries every trick, every detail that she knows in her book of laughter or comedy to bring his laugh back. But it seems almost all her work's efforts seems to be pointless. Would she even try to get some try again, perhaps take some more extreme efforts to make him laugh? I'm not so sure if she would take it that far. But at least that she's trying to help her friend. Much of this work seems to be almost like to others seems pointless, but in Pinky's mind, I believe that she doesn't want to give up right away because if she actually just decided to just quit, it is like in her mind that she had failed a friend. Even she had been in her duty to make others happy, no matter what it takes, it would make the pony happy. But if she doesn't make C Sandwich happy, in her mind, that would have made her have failed her own mission. And would that make her heartbroken? But to the end, she managed to find out what could have made him happy. Even the song to the end was really actually good. And I have to admit, this episode was more than I ever expected to be. So my review about The Last Laugh was, first of all, different from what I expect to see. At least we could see Weird Al back again as a C Sandwich was really great. He's one of the funniest characters in the entire series, except for Pinky. And yeah, and my rating to this one would probably a B plus actually. And if anyone have their own opinion about this particular episode, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, this is Switch Diablo over and out.